100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Hiigara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Cryogenic trays have been processed, and our colonists are safe for now. We are all that's left of our world, our culture, our people.
From the interrogation, we learned that a frontier fleet patrolling the borders of a vast interstellar empire was dispatched to destroy our planet. The captain claimed our people violated a 4,000-year-old treaty forbidding us to develop hyperspace technology. Extermination of our planet was the consequence. The subject did not survive interrogation. Analysis of wreckage reveals the hostile units are using strike craft ranging from fighters to combat corvettes. All pilots will be briefed in case hostiles have penetrated farther into the Kharak system. On our return to Kharak, the final outfit of the mothership must be accelerated in order to defend against possible future attacks. Many major mothership systems are still incomplete. We will notify Kharak's missile defense system of this possible threat. The mothership will then dock with the scaffold for repairs. Stand by for hyperspace exit to Kharak. We have repaired the damage incurred by the tyrannic raiders. Combat and sensor systems returning to optimal functionality.
Our first hyperdrive test led to near genocide. Kharak, destroyed, all of us. all that's left, hunted by 2 alien races.
We must focus on the matter at hand. Elimination of the fleet that destroyed our world. Coming up on hyperspace coordinates. We've completed decrypting data from the enemy frigate we captured in the Kharak system. It appears to be an Imperial broadcast. In order to stay clear of these outposts, our course will take us into a turbulent asteroid field and through the heart of a nebula.
Ambassador away.
Trajectory locked in. Hailing signal open on all channels. Entering magnetic field now. Almost there. Fleet, we've lost guidance and are being drawn in. A lot of lights. There seems to be some kind of activity inside. I can see.
We are the Bentusi, and welcome you on spacefaring cultures, beyond bound. The outer rim trade routes were established for the first time by our ancestors. The resources you collect are of value to the Bentusi exchange. They will serve as an acceptable medium for trade. It has been our custom to equip trading partners with an exchange unit. It has therefore been provided to your ambassador as a gesture of goodwill.
Fleet, this is Ambassador. We are clear of the Bentusi vessel. All systems green. Harbor Control has released guidance and the exchange unit is secure. Receiving crews. Prep the quarantine chamber.
Roger that. Quarantine standing by.
Bentusi trading link established.
It has been forbidden to possess this information for some time, but after your intervention on our behalf, we feel compelled to share it with you. Behold, in the first time, a terrible war brought with it the collapse of your ancient empire. So vicious were your enemies that all would have been slaughtered were it not for the collective outcry for mercy. In an effort to soothe relations, the conquerors spared the lives of the defeated.
All survivors were sent into exile. None were permitted to follow or aid the fallen. All memory of them was to be erased. For generations, the convoy moved silently through space. They endured great difficulties. Imperfect technology. In time, a suitable system to receive them was found. This barren world appeared to be salvation, their true legacy forgotten. A new vision of destiny had grown out of captivity. A single artifact survived the journey. The guide stone you now carry. It was removed from the sacred angel moon of your homeworld, a place long since reduced to myth and tale. Your progress is becoming known among the inner rim worlds and elsewhere. Many cultures have prophesized your return.
The Bentusi said, "No one returns."
The enemy mothership appeared to be equipped with a powerful field generator. This field deformed our quantum wavefront and prevented us from making a hyperspace jump. We also observed that the enemy's hyperspace module has an identical power signature to our own. This raises interesting questions considering our own technology was reverse engineered from the wreck of the car Toba. Our hyperspace systems are now functioning properly, and this jump will carry us clear of the nebula. After analyzing the data we collected from the Kartoba's sister ship, we've been able to determine what happened in the nebula. While the Kartoba was able to limp to Kharak, this ship instead must have tried to hide here. They soon resorted to preying on ships passing through the nebula. In time, the nebula became off-limits to all shipping. They developed hyperspace inhibitor technology to trap prey from far away without leaving the safety of the nebula. Eventually, it became the center of their existence, and ultimately, their religion. We are about to enter the outer limits of the Taidan Empire. As we approach the galactic core, resistance is expected to increase. We have identified a weak point in the enemy defenses. There is a remote research station located near an active supernova. It should only have a minor garrison protecting it.
Hyperspace jump successful. We have cleared the outer rim dust bank.
The research station is located here. Assemble a heavy strike force and destroy it. Wave effect. A Tide carrier is loading ships and powering up. It must be destroyed before it can hyperspace.
Attack bomber complete. Multi-gun corvette complete.
Engineering reports damage.
Attack bomber complete. Frigate lost. Attack bomber complete.
Frigate under attack.
Frigate lost.
Alright, stay with me now.
We have intercepted a coded Tidan transmission.
You have failed to keep the exiles from penetrating the outer perimeter. This could be disastrous. You will find and destroy them immediately. Our spies believe that the Bentusi have interfered. They must not be allowed to bring this matter to the Council and gain support for the exiles.
Emergency alert. Hyperdrive malfunction. The quantum waveform is collapsing. Safety interrupt engaged. Prepare for immediate return to normal space.
The Tidan Empire has become decadent and corrupt over the centuries. The use of the forbidden atmosphere deprivation device on your planet finally triggered the rebellion. Help me get access to the rebellion's communication network. I will show you a way through the defenses surrounding your homeworld. Take me to the ship graveyard at Karos. Hidden in a derelict, there is a relay I can use with your help. The rebellion waits for my sign to move into its next phase.
According to the data we received from Captain Elson, the homeworld system is surrounded by a network of hyperspace inhibitors. The inhibitors are all heavily shielded and do not show up on any sensors. Elson has provided us with coordinates of the most vulnerable inhibitor station. Our goal is to destroy the station and create our own access point.
Getting banged around here. Gotcha.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Attention fleet. Friendlies under fire. Request orders.
We're under fire.
Wingman, tighten it up.
Mothership.
Frigate under...
The enemy has activated several standing hyperspace gates. Destroy the gates to prevent enemy reinforcement.
No problem. This is a cakewalk.
Getting banged around here. Attention fleet. Friendlies under fire. Request orders.
Target destroyed.
All stations reporting by the numbers. Hold formation, let's keep it together now.
Attack clearance received. Hull breach. Hull breach. Engineering reports damage.
Frigate lost.
Light fire confirmed.
Frigate under attack.
Reporting.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Frigate lost.
Stabilizers offline.
Frigate lost.
Acknowledged. Attack complete. Awaiting further orders.
All personnel code red.
Frigate lost.
All right, let's heat it up in here.
Attack vector laid in.
We're under fire.
Ready.
Frigate under attack.
Attacking capital ship.
Frigate under attack. We're drawing heavy fire.
Hang in there. Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders.
All right, let's heat it up in here.
On our way.
Engage all hostiles.
Light fire confirmed. Light fire confirmed. All right, let's heat it up in here. Status report.
I caught one.
We're under fire.
We have to assume that the homeworld's defensive fleet must be alerted to our presence. All vessels and crews in maximum readiness. Weapons and tracking at 100% efficiency. The fleet is ready. There can be no retreat now.
You've taken one step too close to me.
Ready.
We've lost Kharak. Fleet command is gone. Emergency biotech teams are working to keep her alive.
Roger.
The collision asteroid must have served its purpose as a delay tactic. There's a large number of Taidan ships located here. A mothership-class vessel is among them.
Roger.
Lock all weapons on target.
Fleet command back online. The Emperor is gone.
We have brought the Council. This war is over. The Galactic Council recognized our claim to this world. The sacrifice of thousands has left a trail of destruction behind us, like a path across the galaxy. To Hiigara, our homeworld. So much destruction, so many lives lost for this place. place of wonder to those who knew only the sands of Kharak. Our colonists were released from their long sleep. All symbols of the old empire were destroyed. But the conflict will never be forgotten. A celebration marked the beginning of a new time. No longer fleet command, Karen Sajet survived extraction from the mothership's core. She insisted that she would be the last person to disembark and set foot on the homeworld. In the first time, the great hyperspace core was found. With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace. "4,000 years passed before the second core was discovered on a desert planet. Pain and bloodshed flowed in its wake. But the exiles returned to their homeworld, Hiigara. A young woman led them across the galaxy, and it is she who will lead them again. Her name is Karen Sajet. This is the story of the end time. We know this because the third core has been found. Under the dark influence of this core, the Taidan have risen under a new leader, a Vaygr warrior lord named Makaan. He calls himself the Sajukar, the Chosen One. Many systems have already fallen under his shadow, and his eyes are set upon Hiigara. Deep inside the great derelict at Tanis, construction of a new mothership is underway, the pride of Hiigara. Once more, the exiles will face the coming darkness.
This is Fleet Command. Stand by for hyperspace core transfer.
Containment unit online. All power signatures in the green. Primary couplings released.
Trajectory is good. The hyperspace core is away. This is Tanis Control. We have visual contact with the core. Proceed with transfer.
Trajectory and alignment confirmed. Take it to 115 and initiate capture procedures. The mothership recognizes the core and confirms signal lock.
Fleet Command, online. Mothership status report. Engineering, online. Stand by to initiate engine sequence. Main engines, online. Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational. Navigation, online. The mothership is standing by.
Course deleted.
Offline. The Vaygr have breached the Tanis perimeter.
The mothership is under attack. We cannot stay here any longer. Emergency launch underway.
These crews, stand by for emergency launch.
Roger that, Tanis. Primary couplings released. Friendly's under fire.
Just looking good. Green line confirmed.
The mothership has cleared Tanis. We are away.
Multiple enemy reinforcements detected. Estimated time before contact, 2 minutes. Begin construction of attack bombers immediately. Bombers will be required to defend the mothership.
Attack complete. Awaiting further orders. Under fire.
Long-range
Requesting
sensors have
orders.
detected multiple enemy signals converging on Tanis. All ships initiate docking procedures and stand by for hyperspace.
The Vaygr have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.
Tanis base has been destroyed. The Vaygr have launched a massive invasion. Hiigaran outposts are falling all across the inner rim. The crew of the mothership is making an emergency departure, and planetary defense systems are standing by. Before we can mount a counterattack, we must rendezvous with the mothership's crew. We will exit hyperspace in the shadow of the Angel Moon. A rally point has been established at this location. Prepare for enemy contact.
Our home.
Children of Hiigara, you are beaten. This sector is now under my control. Stand down and prepare for Vaygr occupation. I have come to claim what is mine. Return the second core, and I will spare your homeworld.
Hiigara can resist the Vaygr siege, but only for a limited time. The shipyard at Serum will allow us to rebuild our fleet. We must secure this asset before it falls to the Vaygr. Stand by for arrival at Serum.
The great harbor ship of Bentus. The last of the Bentusi.
The time of prophecy is at hand. In the beginning, the great progenitor Sajuk forged the 3 cores to unlock the mystery of hyperspace. But the 3 became separated, and the progenitors faded from memory. For eons, the cores drifted apart, until the first came to the Bentusi. The second came to your ancestors. In their blindness, they became as the Vaygr are now, and a great war consumed them also. Before their final hour, they secreted their core from the Emperor and carried it with them into exile. It remains in your possession. The core Trinity must be united. The 3 will awaken Sajuk. Only the power of the great progenitor can defeat Makaan and the Vaygr. This is your destiny. Seek it out among the asteroids of Genna. The end time has begun. Farewell.
The shipyard is safe and fully operational. It will remain here to reinforce the Hiigaran defense fleet and maintain a supply line to Hiigara.
For thousands of years, the old Kith clans worshipped Sajuk as the great maker whose hand shapes what is. It appears he is neither god nor myth. He is real, and Makaan knows this.
Genna is a large asteroid field located beyond the Outer Rim, deep within the Vaygr reaches. The Bentusi have given us the coordinates of the Oracle. Intelligence data indicates there is a large military installation protecting extensive archaeological dig sites. It is surrounded by hyperspace inhibitors. We have located a weak point. Prepare to disengage hyperspace. Data from the Vaygr base confirms extensive archaeological digs are underway across this entire sector. The coordinates provided to us by the Bentusi indicate the Oracle is located here. We must recover the Oracle before the enemy.
Hyperdrive, malfunction, emergency override, not responding.
The Oracle is interfering with the hyperspace nav systems. It has taken over our course.
Stand by for emergency hyperspace exit. When we entered hyperspace, the Oracle redirected us to its last known position.
Using data retrieved from the derelict, we have been able to translate the Oracle memory banks. The wreckage appears to be the bridge section of a much larger progenitor ship. A powerful dreadnought ship is located within the aft section of the wreck. It is referred to as the Gatekeeper of Sajuk. Deep scan telemetry indicates this progenitor ship broke apart 10,000 years ago and has been drifting through this sector ever since.
Hyperspace coordinates locked in. The movers are progenitor AI constructs. They know no age, no despair. All this time, they have tended the derelicts of their masters.
From their memory banks, we have learned that the progenitors were not indigenous to our galaxy. This section of hull was once a massive foundry where the 3 hyperspace cores were forged. Coordinates have been set for the aft section of the wreck, where the dreadnought is located.
The prophecy states, he who unites the 3 will unleash the great maker Sajuk.
While ancient, the dreadnought's control matrix and crew interface are compatible with ours. It has advanced weapons systems and a powerful phased cannon array. However, many of its systems are offline. Accessing the dreadnought's memory banks, the ship seems to be the control mechanism for a progenitor artifact of some kind. We can use the dreadnought to strike the Vaygr with overwhelming force. Captain Soban has given us the coordinates of a key enemy assembly point. The shipyard Nabal will rendezvous with us there. Prepare to exit hyperspace.
There is a second dreadnought. Makaan has it.
Engineering crew Echo 4 report partial control has been established. Stand by for update. Phased cannon array online. Fleet command, this is Dreadnought control. Cannon array offline. Repeat, cannon array offline.
Subsystem manufactured.
We see you have acquired a progenitor dreadnought. This is a most powerful weapon. Bring it to us, and we will repair the great cannon.
Docking underway. Resource collector awaiting instructions.
Acknowledged.
Bomber squadron complete. Ion cannon frigate complete.
I got one. I'm taking hits here.
Attack run complete. Holding pattern locked.
Strike group receiving
The
fire.
Keepers are
Bearing to
focusing
target.
their attacks on Bentus.
Gun platform
Bentus and the
complete.
dreadnought must be defended.
Gun platform complete.
The Keepers cannot be stopped.
Moving to intercept.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Reporting.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. Platform preparing for transport.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Ready.
Bearing to target.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in.
Pursuing targets.
I caught one. Confirmed.
Target confirmed. Copy.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Attack vector laid in.
Cannon platform complete.
Repairs initiated. Pursuing targets.
There is only one way to destroy the Keepers. They must be taken with us. Our task is now done, but yours remains.
Power surge detected on Bentus. They are collapsing their quantum wave field to consume the Keepers in its blast.
Bentus is going critical.
They will not survive. Hyperspace initiated.
Our time has ended. Seljuk awaits beyond the gate of Balora. The dreadnought will open the way. There, you must end what has begun. You must take our core and unite the three. This is our legacy to you. Farewell.
They sacrificed themselves so that we might fulfill our destiny.
The Bentusi core will have survived the explosion. Telemetry scans indicate its most likely location to be just outside the blast radius. Be advised, the Vaygr will have detected the explosion. We can expect enemy contact. Hyperspace coordinates locked in. Captain Soban has the location of Balora Gate. He has been taken to a rally point near the Vaygr outpost Tanis Sabah. We must mount a rescue operation before he can be interrogated. The outpost is heavily defended, but we have identified a weak point. We will hyperspace into a nearby nebula that will provide us with cover. Stand by for hyperspace exit.
under attack. What's the call?
Engage capital ship.
Engineering reports damage. Repairs initiated.
Strike group receiving fire. We're drawing heavy fire.
Copy.
Frigate lost.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Entering hyperspace inhibitor fields. Strike group under enemy attack.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Bomber squadron.
Copy.
Marines going in.
Platform moving out.
I caught one. Copy.
Encountering light resistance. Let's finish this.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Bomber squadron complete.
Strike group under enemy attack. Good work, people. The bridge is ours.
Rescue operation successful, fleet. Thanks for breaking me out of there. I left them a little going away present to remember me by.
Captain Soban must be protected. Send escorts immediately.
Supporting friendly units.
Ion frigate under attack.
Mission accomplished. Standing by. All right, hang in there.
Captain Soban is aboard the mothership.
Soban is being debriefed. His information will be vital in defeating the Vaygr.
Information supplied by Captain Soban indicates Makaan is heading for Balora Gate. We must not allow Makaan to escape.
Makaan has fled to Balora, a massive black hole cluster at the center of the galaxy. The vast gravity well of the black holes prevents all hyperspace activity within a 500 light-year radius. However, there is a way into this inhospitable region of space. A progenitor hyperspace gate is located just outside the exclusion zone.
This is the Gate of Balora, the path to Sejuk.
Karen, you have done well, but I'm afraid you are too late. The Bentusi foresaw this. Sejuk will be mine. This is both my destiny and yours.
Prepare for assault. Ion frigate under attack.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Strike group receiving fire. Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. Hull breach. Hull breach.
All personnel code red.
Cabin pressure dropping. Heavy fire confirmed. Cabin pressure dropping.
Frigate lost. Battlecruiser destroyed.
Taking damage, please.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders.
Battlecruiser complete.
Breach in starboard fusion chamber. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Frigate lost.
The Vaygr shipyard has been destroyed.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Resource collector taking enemy fire.
The dreadnought is communicating with the gate. The initialization sequence has begun. The gate is open. Stand by. Pulsar gunship squadron complete.
That's all of them. Ready for order.
You have brought the cause to me as I have foreseen. In doing so, you have fulfilled your purpose. Sajuk is mine. It is I who will unite the three. Warriors of the Vaygr reaches, the moment of prophecy is at hand. Glory be to the Sajuka.
Strike group receiving fire. Taking damage, please. Ion frigate under attack. Subsystem target acquired. Strike group under enemy attack. Strike group receiving fire. Ion frigate under attack. Strike group receiving fire. Under fire. Requesting orders. Subsystem attack confirmed. What's our damage? Capital ship locked in. Resource collector standing by. Battle cruiser under attack.
Mover complete.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Lock all weapons on target. Light fire confirmed. Resource collector awaiting instructions. Status report.
Makaan's flagship is heavily damaged.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Makaan's flagship
reports
is critically damaged.
Breach in starboard fusion
Concentrate
chamber.
all fire on Makaan.
Stabilizers offline.
At this moment, a dark cloud gathers above the skies of Hiigara. The warriors of the Fringe will never be defeated.
Defeated. Begin recovery of the Vaygr core. The Trinity must be united. Crew transfer complete. All systems prepare to power down. Main drives offline. Engineering offline. Navigation offline. Auxiliary power disabled. The mothership is standing down. Begin hyperspace core transfer. The core is away.
Sajuk receiving crews. Stand by for core Trinity integration.
The Trinity is stable. Coordinates for Hiigara locked in.
This isn't looking good, Fleet. Hold your positions.
Sejuk has returned. All systems online. Weapon systems fully charged.
Sensors indicate large Vaygr forces massing at these locations. The last of the Hiigaran defense fleet is engaging the Vaygr. They are outnumbered. The Vaygr must be eliminated to lift the siege of Hiigara.
Supporting friendly units.
Drawing heavy fire.
Standing by. Resource collector awaiting orders. Strike group under enemy attack.
Under fire. Requesting orders.
Ion frigate under attack. Strike group reports hostile contact.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. Ion frigate under attack.
Strike group under enemy attack.
All personnel code red.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Roger. Strike group under enemy attack.
Ion frigate under attack. Strike group reports hostile contact.
Engineering reports damage.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. Strike group receiving fire.
Taking damage, fleet.
Under attack. What's the call?
Standing by.
Attacking capital ship.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Copy.
Frigate lost.
Attacking capital ship.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged.
Battlecruiser under attack.
Hull breach. Hull breach.
Reporting.
Strike group receiving fire.
I'm taking hits here.
Hull breach. Hull breach.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged.
What's our damage?
Frigate lost.
Stabilizers offline.
Destroyer lost. Battlecruiser under attack.
Heavy fire confirmed.
Attack coordinates locked in. Strike group under enemy attack.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Ion frigate under attack. Resource collector awaiting orders.
Attack complete. Awaiting further orders. Strike group reports hostile contact.
Frigate lost.
Drawing heavy fire.
Engage capital ship. Light fire confirmed. Attacking capital ship. Guidance failure. We're losing control.
Ion frigate under attack. Capital ship locked in.
Ion cannon platform complete.
Taking damage, fleet.
Engage capital ship.
All personnel code red. Capital ship locked in. Strike group reports hostile contact. Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
What's our damage? Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
Bomber squadron
Multiple
complete.
mothership class
Engage
signals
capital ship.
detected. These mothership-class vessels do not resemble any known Vaygr design. However, sensors indicate similarities to Bentusi technology. They are not responding to hails. Stand by for combat. Scans of the hull indicate it's immune to conventional weapons. Bring Sejuk to bear. Bring Sejuk to bear. Bring Sejuk to bear.
Strike group, prepare for assault. What's our damage? All personnel, code red.
Frigate lost.
Under fire, requesting orders. I'm taking hits here.
Battlecruiser under attack.
Strike group under enemy attack. Roger.
Ready. We're drawing heavy fire.
Destination locked in. Confirmed.
Analysis indicates the unknown Vaygr vessels are surface bombardment platforms and are preparing to attack. Dispatch interceptors to target any missiles before they can enter the atmosphere. Missiles must be destroyed before they can reach this debris field.
Repair order
Enemy
confirmed.
missile launch sequence confirmed.
Where's the escort? We need cover here.
Repairs initiated. Resource collector awaiting instructions.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Ready.
Strike group to battle positions.
Roger. Attack coordinates locked in.
Confirmed.
2 planetary bombardment platforms destroyed.
Confirmed.
Lock all weapons on target.
Bomber squadron complete. Bomber squadron complete.
Scans confirm the final planetary bombardment platform has been destroyed. Sensors indicate several Vaygr ships are fleeing to hyperspace.
Hiigara is safe. Victory is ours.
That's all of them. Ready for orders.
Karen became the Sajukar, the chosen one, and custodian of the three. Conflicts that raged for millennia came to an end, and a new age of discovery began. An age of great wonders and visions. But one secret remained. The Eye of Iran was discovered. It was opened by the power of the three. What lay beyond hushed every voice in the galaxy. A great network of hyperspace gates. An ancient system, perfectly preserved in the void, hidden from view throughout all of history. The age of Sajet has begun.